Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Dream of Jeannie. Now, my last bloopers video in which I featured I Dream of Jeannie bloopers is pretty much my most interactive and popular video on my channel. So if you like these type of bloopers, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. And if you happen to subscribe for this video, leave a comment down below letting me know that you did subscribe, and I'll do my best to answer that comment and to reach out to you. So thank you so much, and let's look at the first blooper. Now let's look at season 3 episode 5. It's called My Master the Weakling. Now in this one we see Roger and Major Nelson doing some type of workout with the amazing Don Rickles in this episode. He is fantastic, and he's kind of like that very super strict army sergeant type character. Now if you notice, Don Rickles, who was character, goes around the corner to get some type of rack, clothing rack with equipment on it, and he goes out of the frame. However, the camera focuses into our two main actors, and I'll highlight for you on the left hand side. You can see his left arm and even his right foot ready to make his entrance, pretty much waiting for his cue. That was not supposed to be seen by the camera, and it was left in there. I guess I didn't even notice. Before I get to the second blooper, I do want to remind you, I will leave a link in the description below to my previous I Dream of Jeannie bloopers. If you like this after this video, go ahead and take a look. Season 3, Episode 6, Jeannie The Hip Hippy. Now in this one, it's a great one. It happens at the end of the episode, and it has to do with Major Nelson leaving Cocoa Beach. Now, first of all, you'll begin to notice at the same street where the I Dream of Jeannie house is, you may spot the Stevens family house from Bewitched, which is really, really cool. That is a huge blooper because they're not supposed to be right next to each other. And secondly, there are no mountains in Cocoa Beach. But if you look as they drive away, both Major Nelson and Jean, you can see very faint in the background through the haze, there are several mountains in the background. Now, I don't want to forget this moment, and it comes from the same episode. Now, Phil Spector is another guest star in this episode. However, according to the credits, he plays a character named Steve Davis. However, listen to Jeannie when she refers to him. She calls him by his real life name, Phil Spector.
Are you Mr. Phil Spector?
I guess she is very magical. Season 3, Episode 9, Meet My Master's Mother. In this one, of course, as the name says, we meet the mother of Major Nelson. Now notice he is on a beach with his mother, and you can see behind Tony and her a painted backdrop. It's very obvious that it's painted. There are no waves, there's no movement, and of course this is a big blooper because we can even hear the ocean waves, but we see nothing. In the episode, here comes Bootsie Nightingale. We see right at the beginning of the episode. This is an episode 10, season 3 moment. Now notice as Roger speaks with Mrs. Bellows, now you can see at the right side of the door frame, you will see the boom mic that is visible when they are speaking to each other. It lingers there for the entirety of their time in this small scene. I wonder how no one noticed it. Season 3, Episode 13, My Son the Genie. This is one, or I mean, this can't be topped. You have tons of sheep inside Tony's house. One even goes inside his bathroom and inside his shower. Now notice that a completely white sheep goes in there, and he pulls it out. You will notice that the sheep's head is down, in other words, butt is side up. Now he comes out of the bathroom, and then that next shot, you will see that the lamb is physically smaller. The head this time is up, and it has a black face and legs. Wow, that was so off. I can't believe they didn't catch that. Now the next blooper comes from the episode Genie, Who's Got the Genie? This is a season 3, episode 17 moment. Now I just want to let you know that there are about 4 parts to this whole story, and so this is the second part. So it's Genie, Who's Got the Genie, part 2. Now in this episode, there's a safe that is very essential to the plot of the story. Now Jeannie at one point goes inside the safe, and there are many different things around her. Notice that they're all right side up. Now the safe goes on a conveyor belt in the scrapyard, and then it's tipped over on its side. Even though it's on its side, you still see Jeannie inside the safe right side up, and nothing has really tipped over, which would be totally inaccurate if those things were really in there. Season 3, Episode 23. It's called My Double Crossing Master. Now in this one we see Tony playing two different parts. That is, two different characters, his normal role, and then of course a role where he is a British officer. Now notice when Tony comes downstairs after disguising himself, it's really strange in regards to his shoes. First, both of his shoes are black, but as he gets near the bottom, his right shoe is white, and then as he continues down, his shoe turns brown, and there's no real reason for it, and I don't know how they caught it. It must have been an accidental piece of film that was left in there, and it wasn't supposed to be in there. It made it through the final cut. How weird. Finally, the last blooper I want to cover comes from the episode Operation First Couple on the Moon. It's a season 3 episode 25 moment in which you notice Tony and then, of course, Jeannie. She has her doppelganger there. But Tony's wearing his casual jacket. He's speaking to Jeannie, and he's wearing kind of a, I don't know, a brown type jacket. It's normal, something he would go out to, his suit. All of a sudden, you see a close-up, and he's in his NASA uniform. And then he goes back to the conversation and he's in his normal suit jacket. And then once again, he goes again into his NASA uniform. That is the blue color. That's only because they probably later on filmed the close-ups accidentally in the wrong costume. Kind of embarrassing, but yep, it's in there. Well, that's it for this video, guys and gals. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting all the work that I do and all the classic sitcoms that I cover on this channel. I have over 1,200, yes, 1,200 videos on my channel. So make sure to browse them and check out the playlists in the description below. Which one was your favorite blooper? And like I said, if you decide to subscribe, let me know by telling me in the comment below, and I will make my best effort to respond to it. We'll see you next time, guys and gals. No matter what difficulty, what struggle you may be facing, whatever problem, we all face some type of problem. Just keep pushing forward, keep being motivated, and no matter what, always be hopeful.